Hey guys, welcome back. Captain's Log, Tom Cotter. My guest today, we are live in Fort Myers heading to Estero in Naples, Florida because you're performing at Off the Hook Comedy Club.
Yes, I am.
You did last night, was great. We have 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow. And you're not going to be here Sunday for the male review. You should stay for the male review.
I should. Yeah,
I am.
I'm a male dancer. I used to work for Chippendales. I washed their uniforms, their thongs. That was what I did. I didn't really.
That's good. Well, actually, that's kind of a small job. Oh,
hello.
Hey.
Yes, it is. I'm wearing a thong right now, everybody. How's your breakfast? Everybody good?
It's good. So, how was your flight in yesterday?
Brutal. I hate flying. I can't stand. I was on Spirit because I got a lot of money, and they charge you for your carry-on bag.
Dude, they charge you. You think you get a deal, right?
Seatbelt. You got to pay for the seatbelt. It's crazy.
Is it $45 for a bag on Spirit?
I don't know. It's horrible. And then, then you sit down and you can't use the armrest because next to you can't use a treadmill, and that's not fair. So I hate the whole experience. But I'm here now, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm thrilled because I love working at Off the Hook Comedy Club.
Yes.
It's always fun.
It's been an annual thing now for us.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't do it next year.
Oh, no. Please. You got to have me every year. Just lift the restraining order the week before, and then I come in. No harm.
That's right.
No foul. Everybody wins.
So we were talking about the kidney stone thing.
Oh,
right?
God, yeah.
What do you think I should do if I have another attack?
Get me out of the car. I can't witness it.
No?
It happens now. You're done, buddy. I'd love to say I'd help you. I might dial 911 and run for my life because the thought of blood shooting out of my nether regions is just, I can't fathom.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had blood, but I didn't see it. If I saw it, I might have been like, whoa!
Yeah, does your urine get pink? Is that what happens?
They said, like, did you see blood in your urine? I'm like, I don't think so. But apparently there was particles of blood in there when they tested it. And then they're like, oh, you got to check out this stone. But you passed one.
Yeah.
You feel like it wasn't officially diagnosed, right?
No.
But you think you passed one.
Had the backache and couldn't urinate unless I was in a shower with water pouring all over me. Because it hurt to pee. And
so what did the shower do? The trickling of the water?
Yeah, like water. You think of water when you have to pee if you can't pee. I've always had nervous
That's like a little
kidneys.
boy thing.
Yeah. And I'm still a little boy.
Yeah.
I'm 5'6" on a good day. So, like when I used to go to the football stadium to watch games, and they had the horse trough urinal.
Oh, yeah.
And I had nervous kidneys. All these people are staring at me. I'm like, I can't pee. So you'd think of water or something. I literally had to be in the shower, have water gushing on me to get my...
and it felt like it was stuck.
Oh, yeah. And then you pee for like half an hour. It's great.
Really?
Yeah. Never had bloody stools either. How are you, everybody? Everybody having a good morning? Good.
You never had a bloody stool?
Never. No.
Why? It just goes through quick?
I think the stuff fires through me like a Japanese bullet train.
Are you lactose intolerant?
I'm intolerant of certain cultures, but yeah, not lactose. No. I'm a milk guy. I've been a milk guy since the boob, since I was a kid.
Yeah, you just can't get off the
still
boob.
sometimes, I go
Which is the one you like more.
I go to a gentleman's club, and then I order a glass of milk because it's just in my mind, Nothing wrong with boobs, everybody.
Do they have milk in the gentleman's club? Do not tell me this.
They do, but only for white Russians. I think
because they have cream milk. Yeah. That makes sense.
A lot of those.
That's nice.
You would never catch me in one of those adult gentlemen unless it was under video surveillance, and then 3 times a week, probably at least, red-handed, as it were.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a gentleman's club in Tennessee, and it's bad when there's a wheelchair ramp up to the stage. It was not a good place.
Wow. I went to one in Louisville, Kentucky, and the lady was one of these larger exotic women, and she ate pizza on stage. The whole pizza. That was part of her act.
Wow.
That was quite interesting.
And that's supposed to get you aroused?
Apparently, but the door swung open. They're like, hey, Joni, or something, whatever. I want to say Joni. I don't know what her name was. And she's like, oh, pizza's here. Delivered the pizza right on stage in the middle of her act.
Wow.
She sat down. She ate the pizza. I walked out.
That was her thing?
That's her thing. She literally just sat on the side of the stage and ate a pizza instead of dancing.
Never, shook anything?
Well, for about 30 seconds, she came up like she was fired up. Out of the gate quick, like a crocodile, like an alligator. They can go quick, right? For just a few feet. And then all of a sudden, she got pizza. That was
her thing.
Yeah.
So some guys, I guess, are turned on by heavyset women eating pizza on
I
stage.
mean, I should have known. I was with another dude. There was only 4 people in the bar, in the whole club. So there wasn't apparently a big draw. It's not a big draw.
No.
It wasn't. And I'm proud of her. She went with a large, though. A large pizza.
Okay,
it wasn't
go
a small.
big or go home.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
The thing that was disappointing was the toppings. None.
No. But the next day, probably a bucket of fried chicken.
Yeah.
Day after that, a big thing, a tub of Haagen Dazs.
She had to keep the figure, so obviously there was a lot going on.
Some guys are into that. Some guys are into the full figured thing.
I was not. I was out. And we had no idea that we were walking into that. We just thought we were just going to a regular,
Wow.
see a couple nice women that have daddy issues or something. I don't know.
But
this one
pizza
was not.
pounder or whatever. Good for her. That's great.
I think so. I think that's what she goes by on Instagram, actually.
She's embracing herself.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, when I was a kid, we used to say heavyset women are like mopeds because they're fun to ride, but when your friends
until someone sees you riding it, right?
So I don't know why people would think that would, entice guys to throw dollar bills on the stage when she's just going to use it for junk food.
Right, right to the
where the other ones
and with a Diet Coke.
Yeah, the other one's going to use it for crack or heroin or something useful for the
I mean, I don't want to brag, but this place was pretty upscale. It was really.
So it was good pizza.
Yeah, it was the cream of the crop.
This wasn't Domino's.
No.
This was good pizza.
But then following that, I don't know if you've ever seen this. This is interesting. I don't know why I'm going off subject here. I'm just really going into this. Have you ever seen naked sushi?
No. Now that sounds hot.
This was amazing. Go to the bar. Again, just walked right in. Right after that, we went to this other place, and the guy gives us a flyer. He's like, hey, it's naked sushi night. I'm like, so I'm thinking, do we have to be naked? They're like, she goes, no, the girl is naked on the bar with sushi on her whole body, and you just pull off the pieces. You take the pieces off of her body, the ones that you want.
Well, if it smells like fish, it's a dish. If it smells like cologne, leave it alone.
Leave it alone. That's where that comes from,
wow.
I think. Yeah.
Sushi.
Yeah.
Now, see, that I would watch. The heavyset woman eating pizza, it doesn't arouse me in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But, I mean, sushi
this is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
This was the whole thing.
I like it.
Very attractive lady.
The whole thing. Pardon the pun.
Yeah. This was a very attractive lady. Sushi head to toe. And you felt weird, though, removing the ones that were, like, right on the spots. But I did. I mean, let's face it. I was not gonna. I paid to get in. I mean, for real.
Wow.
This was 10, 12 years ago.
God.
Yeah.
And it's still a thing?
I think they do it now more, yeah.
Wow.
That was the first time I ever saw her.
Did she dress like a mermaid or something? Or
No, she was butt naked.
Wow.
Butt naked, and she had a little patch of like a grape leaf,
seaweed.
a banana.
Had to be seaweed.
Banana leaf on the 3 private parts, each nip and then downstairs. But there was sushi on top of that too.
Each nip and then downstairs, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we got to hit one of those places.
I think they're doing it. I think they're doing it on every corner in Naples this weekend.
I'd just like to see some chick eating Chipotle, like a taco and a burrito off of her naked body.
Yeah.
That would be hot.
Oof.
Italian chicks eating like
spaghetti.
Yeah.
Right off of
lasagna.
It. Yeah.
Chicken cacciatore on her tummy. That would be so hot.
What is chicken cacciatore your dish?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken marsala. I like that too.
I like the chicken marsala, piccata.
I'll eat anything off a naked chick. I really will. I'll eat anything.
You gotta watch about the sauce though. What if the marsala sauce is really hot? That's not gonna go well.
I saw a stripper once do a whole sundae. She literally put ice cream in her cleavage, pulled out hot fudge sauce and put it all over herself. She made herself a sundae, and then they got the whipped cream and did the whipped cream and the whipped cream on the...
With the ice cream?
Yeah.
Wow.
Made a sundae on her body.
And how'd it taste?
I'm not at liberty to say. But I am not lactose intolerant. That's all you need to know about that.
Was it vanilla or chocolate?
It was a hot fudge vanilla sundae with chocolate
Good
fudge
for her,
sauce.
because chocolate's too much. If it's chocolate
it
on
was
chocolate,
a messy
chocolate.
performance, but it was really cool to watch.
That's amazing. Was it a high-end place like the one I went to?
It was in New York City. So, yeah, one of those where they...
So it was a much nicer one.
They abuse you going in, and then the drinks are reasonably priced at about $20 a piece for fountain soda. And
which I appreciate that, because when my drinks are $10 and $12, I can always say, like,
hey, go to a titty bar in New York and it's
that's
20
right,
bucks
21 bucks for a beer.
Soda.
You can get a beer at Live in Miami for $21 right in the lobby before you even get in.
And then they ask you to buy a drink for the girl. Right?
Yeah.
Do you want to buy a drink for the girl? Sure I do. Oh, that's $60. What the hell is she drinking? What is it? It's Goldschlager with golden.
You want to hear a funny story? I was 19 in Switzerland, and it was my summer break in college. My friend lived in Switzerland, and I went to visit him. So we had to partake in all of the entertainment in town, and one of the many was a strip club. So they have a very large Russian population in the adult entertainment industry in Switzerland. I'm spicing this up.
The famous girl is Olga Sakyakaka. I love her. She's great. Go ahead, I'm listening.
You know her.
I do.
She travels.
Carnally. I know her. Go ahead.
So what happened was, so I walk in, I just opened the door, and this girl is like, ta-da! Like, she's a very attractive blonde lady. She doesn't speak any English.
Nice.
She says, champagne. You want champagne? And I'm like, why, yes.
Of course
I would
I
love
do.
champagne. She goes, hits me for a $600 bottle of Dom Perignon the second I walk in the door,
They
dude.
smelled you coming.
Right? The second I walked in the door, bam! Didn't have a chance. Champagne? Yes, I'll do champagne, of course. Boom, $600.
Wow.
520 plus a tip.
What is that in Swiss money? What is that? Like, it comes out to
3 times the price.
Jesus Christ.
So Swiss money is, like...
Please tell me she did things to you that are wrong according to the Bible.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it was a long evening. From what I can recall, I don't remember. I know that was the start.
600 should have been
600
the best night of your life.
The first second I walked in, dude, that was an eye-opener.
Damn.
Do you ever have an experience like that where you overspent, you didn't know?
Oh, yeah. I got abused. Right out of college, I was walking in the Haight in San Francisco. A bunch of us went to San Francisco, Haight, Asbury Park. No, I mean, the Haight area, whatever it was, the hippie place.
Yeah.
And this guy comes up and says, you want some weed? And we go, yeah. And he goes, give me the money. I'll go in this, I'll be right out. I'm out there for 20 minutes. He's not 30 minutes, 40 minutes. He never comes out.
Oh, that was
I walked through the same door, and it's a bombed out building. And he just came through the front door, walked out the back with my money.
That was it. He's like, he got you.
And then what do you do? You can't call a cop and say, hey, I was trying to buy pot. And this guy, you can't call the Better Business Bureau. What are you going to call?
I heard other day, though, a guy said that somebody stole his pot and called 911. And the lady's like, sir, I don't think you really want to call 911. I think you should hang up the phone. He hangs up the phone and calls back.
Yeah, you gotta love these Mensa people.
Florida story.
Gotta love Florida.
Unbelievable,
Florida makes me laugh.
But then I'm thinking, it made me think, because I was like, well, what if he has a medical marijuana card and that's his prescription?
Yeah, that's a medicinal need.
Yeah, they stole his medicine.
Jesus.
Son of a gun.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
I use it medicinally. I have a hangnail, so that's why it's very important for me to have my medical marijuana.
It is. And what state issued the...
I don't really have a medical marijuana card.
Don't.
But it is. Now it's legal in so many states.
Yeah.
They offer them
here. Yeah, they offer the medical marijuana cards.
Now it's medical though.
Yes.
But there are a lot of states where it's legal recreationally.
Correct.
And as you know, I occasionally smoke marijuana every single day, and so I need to go to those states. Nevada's the big one now. Nevada,
yeah.
And you go work at the Comedy Cellar in Nevada, and right next to it is the apothecary. It's one of those dispensary places.
And they're very chic. They look very much like an Apple store, right? Is that the kind of place?
Yeah. They're very designer, but it's all cash business because they can't take credit cards.
Right.
So you got the armed guards there. And, marijuana is kind of a pacifist drug. You don't want armed guys there, but they have to do that.
This is true.
And it's the wild, wild west, man. Everybody's buying those stocks and seeing what's going to happen. Canada, it's legal across the whole country. And
but in
love
Montreal,
Canadians.
The thing about in Montreal, there's only 2 dispensaries. There's only
busy.
2.
They must be very busy.
The lines were down the block.
Circling back, best titty bars I've ever been to. Montreal.
Oh, yeah.
Montreal, unbelievable.
I do.
Top shelf. These girls are ridiculous. And they let you.
And they just so happen to have the festival for laughs there.
Which Howie Mandel now owns. He bought the festival.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
When?
Last year, I think, he became the owner of the festival.
I didn't know this.
He's a big gun. He owns a lot of stuff. He's been very good with his money since St. Elsewhere, which is where he started. Then he was the voice of Bobby on that kid show, and then America's Got Talent, and he does Deal or No Deal, and the guy, he's got his act together.
Wow.
He's a germaphobe. We got on the set of AGT, and everyone said, don't touch Howie. Don't touch Howie. I'm like, I don't want him touching me either. How about that? How about he gets over himself? If I'm going to touch anybody, it's Heidi Klum.
Yeah, how does Heidi smell?
Good, but she's freakishly tall, and as you know, I make cookies in a hollow tree, so that was a weird picture.
What's your cutoff with the height, with the dating height?
Well, when you're laying down, it doesn't matter.
So it's been...
I like to go up on women.
You do?
Yeah. It's just who I am. I'm a giver.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm happy we shared that moment.
Yeah.
It was great.
Those days are long ago.
I think my cutoff, thanks for asking, is about 5'6", 5'7".
Really?
Yeah. After that, I don't feel like it's a good fit.
So how tall was Olga Sakyakakov, the Russian chick?
She was a 5'2". I would say
really?
That's my wheelhouse.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. 5'1" to 5'4" is that's where I'd like to live.
Yeah.
You know.
I looked. My wife wears these gigantic heels, and she knows that I am.
It's too much sometimes.
What are you doing, honey?
Yeah, it's too much.
So I'm at eye level with her boobs. That's the only good thing.
So now
about
you
it.
have to fight your wife to be the funniest in the house and the tallest.
And that's not fair.
No,
it's not fair.
She's giving you nothing. I'd say you just hang out with me for the weekend.
You don't
her up.
You don't know how accurate that is, that she's giving me nothing. It's unbelievable. On stage is the only place she opens for me now. Hello, everybody. She's actually, she just did a Showtime special called Women of a Certain Age, and she's getting some traction from that, so her career is doing fine. And
Good for her.
I'll be opening for her soon.
That's great. Yeah. That's great. Guys, Tom Cotter is going to be at Off the Hook Comedy Club all weekend. You're going to see him tonight, 2 shows. And Saturday, 2 shows. He's going to do all of these faces. Do all of my favorites. Do all my favorites.
No, that's it. I'm done. That's it.
No, for real. Come see him. offthehookcomedy.com for tickets. Tom Cotter.
You'll laugh. You will laugh, everybody.
Yeah,
I guarantee. I'll follow you home and tickle you. I swear I will make you laugh.
How'd you get into comedy?
In 1996, I had a date with Destiny. That was the stripper's name, Destiny. We went to a comedy club, and I had my first big break. I fell off the stage, broke my collarbone. I was actually pushed off by a heckler, and it wasn't a fair fight because she was pregnant. I wasn't going to hit her back.
Yeah,
I was literally pregnant 2-on-1. Not fair. But then I went to a comedy club with this girl, and the headliner went home with the girl I brought. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this now.
Yeah.
So
you thought that was a move?
Yeah, I got into it to chase skirt. I was
right,
like, yeah,
right.
And then good things happened, and that's
Then you got yourself a funny wife.
Got myself a funny wife. That was a workplace romance. We literally met on the job, and you're not supposed to fraternize with co-workers.
That's true.
But we did, and we've been married for 17 wonderful years now.
Wow, good for you, buddy.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, she puts up with my crap.
Someone's got to.
Yeah, she's very funny, too.
She actually is hysterical.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to be on B103, Big Mama, coming up right now. Tune in, 103.9. Tom Cotter. This is the Captain's Log. If you like this podcast, guys, share it. Give us a rating on iTunes. We like 5 stars. That's our thing. I'll accept nothing less.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Why should you?
We provide free entertainment for you 7 days a week. Do something already, please.
Come on, everybody.
Thank you.
Step up.
See you guys. We're out.
See you.